Good morning. Find me this morning moored at Rugeley. Today is Wednesday and I arrived here on Saturday. I've got all my shopping up together, all the bulk stuff, you know, things that are heavy like water and things like that. There's a Tesco just over here to my left hand side, and there's also a Morrison's just over there to my right hand side. Not so many good independent shops now around the town. I see that the Wilkinson's now is a Poundland. I didn't go in there. And there is a B&M's over the other side of the town if you need something like that. And there is an Iceland as well, but I never buy frozen stuff. I know Iceland do more than just frozen, but I very rarely go into the Iceland. Yeah, time to make a move. It's well, cloudy. There's sort of a little bit of blue trying to break through in places. So yeah, so let's go. It's quite nice and warm, so that's nice. So here goes anyway. Time to fire her up. And I've just realised I've got my slippers on. I guess I should go and put some proper shoes on. So I'm on the move. I'm just about to go up under bridge 66. This is the bridge which takes you, well, go up over, go to Morrison's. You don't need to go across the bridge to go to Tesco. And the main part of the town is over there to my right hand side. Quite a few boats moored around, so take it real easy. I had a job to get my nappy pin out of the Armco this morning. Boats have been going past so fast, they dragged it and jammed it into the Armco. But it's out, we're moving, that's the main thing. Of course, as I was struggling to get the nappy pin out, a boat came along and the boat had drifted across, so I had dragged the boat in as well. That's all part of life of living on the canal. I wouldn't change it for anything. So that was bridge 66 we've just got underneath. We've got the here taking over the place. Surprised there's only one boat moored here. Well, some clearing out's been going on here. That wall was looking like it was going to fall down at any time not that long ago. So yeah, that yard there's been cleared out. There are a couple of boats moored up around the corner a little further on. Great big old horse chestnut tree here. Well, here we have Narrowboat Woodsley. He's actually left Atherstone. He was moored at Atherstone for a long time. He was there because of a doctor's note, I believe. Morning. No, there's nothing behind me moving. Well, not when I set off anyway. It's always something come out as soon as you go by, you know what I mean? But it's quite quiet actually up along. So there's plenty of places to move over anyway. As we go under the viaduct here. Wonderful skew bridge. We're just passing the winding hole here. So a property there for sale. I think before I get to the Narrows, I'm going to stop and fill up with water. I'm not desperate. I only filled up a 2 days ago. But in case it's really busy at Bradley Junction, then I won't have to bother to stop there to get water. So I think it's empty around here. Just after I think it's the Ash Tree Pub, I go under the bridge there by the Ash Tree Pub. There's a water point. I will stop. I wasn't expecting this. I keep feeling the odd spot of rain. Nothing to worry about at the moment, but yeah, I really don't want it raining today. There's definitely a bit in the air at the moment. Definitely be playing it by ear, see what happens. I always consider this bridge 64 here, either the first bridge as I come into Rugeley, or the last bridge as I exit Rugeley. I'm not quite sure how true that is, that's just how I consider it. And these people enjoy their outside space. And outside chickens. These people here keep all their ducks in a line. Well, it's definitely raining now. Yeah. This was not in the forecast at all. I'm actually not that surprised there's some rain today. Lovely day yesterday till the evening, and quite late yesterday evening, about 8 o'clock, I happened to go and do some shopping before moving off today. And I was looking at the sky, and there was definitely some suspicious trails in the sky, shall we say. Anyone that's on the same page as me will know exactly what I'm talking about. Quite beautiful. Yes, I've decided it's wet enough to put a jacket on. Oh, I get soaked. I'll grab a hat as well, I guess. Years ago, I believe these moorings here were all for the pub, and nowadays I believe it's only just the one mooring here, where outside the pub garden is actually a pub mooring. Might get 2 boats in here. And this is the Ash Tree. I don't think it'd be my type of pub. I think it's more of a restaurant than it is a pub. Well, I've just stopped here. I think it's come down to Armitage here. To fill up with water. I'm not desperate, but I've used the washing machine a couple of times. I'm just really topping it up. It's less than a week I've filled up, so I've definitely got plenty of water. But the next water point is Bradley Junction, where I'll be in 2 or 3 days probably, and they get extremely busy there. So I thought, there was a boat just about to leave here, who had filled up with water. So yeah, I thought, stop and fill up. I'm not in a hurry today. I'm not going very far. I'm actually going to stop not very far from here. I'm going to stop at Handsacre. Well, I'm all filled up with water, so I hung around for a little bit, see if any boats come along. So I like to follow a boat down through the Narrows. No one's come along, so I'm just going to have to go for it. Well, I've just let a boat go past me. I want to go slow, so they'll put me up quite quickly, and also they can get to the Narrows before me that way, so that's handy. We've just got another boat coming up which has just come through the Narrows. There'll be a couple come up, but I didn't really want to push my luck and go into the Narrows without checking. Can't see it today. There's spode houses through there. There's too many trees around today to actually see. I assume the spode house, the name Spode China, perhaps, has got a link there. We're not that far away from the potteries. This is at Armitage. I thought it was called Armitage House, but see the sign says Spode House Mooring, so I guess it's called Spode House. Well, there is a boat coming up through, so we're waiting to go down through. Well, the other boat's set off, so I'm going to follow them through. So I'm in the Narrows, Last time I came through here was coming up back in February. I've just split my light on, my tunnel light, as I go through, well, it's still called a tunnel, but it's really a road bridge these days. Where we are at the moment was the original tunnel, which was collapsed or was taken down, I can't remember which now. I think it collapsed. So yeah, so I'm just through the last bit now. I'll put my lights on just in case someone decides to set off. Hopefully they'll see me. And there is a boat there as well. As we come back down past the plum pudding again. I know it has a good reputation for its food, but yeah, I'm not a foodie, or not. I'm a foodie, but I don't like eating out very much. So I don't ever stop here. You never know, I might do one day. Beautiful old house there. Well, that boat that went off in front of me, they've left me for dust, and I'm not hanging around at the moment. I'm not ever that fast, am I? This is another quite narrow bit through here underneath these trees. I'll slow down in case I have to stop. Very difficult to pass through here, although there's just about enough room. Just. I had to slow right down now. It's actually quite shallow through here. Actually got to get traction through the silt. Yeah, it's kicking up a lot of silt, and I was only going to attach. Faster than I am now. I always like this bridge here. Something about it that sort of organically grows out of the stone almost. Yeah, I like it. Well, the offside moorings here have been left to go wild, shall we say? Yeah, it's not very easy to moor up in that lot now, is it? That's quite a useful mooring spot as well. To walk up to the shop up the through the alleyway, which I've been to before and I've told you about before. But yeah, I wouldn't want more there today. I'm glad I don't need any shopping. Well, I guess we can just about moor here. In the long grass here. At least there's no sting nettles and brambles particularly. Right opposite the alleyway. Well, this is the old Armitage Shanks building, now Idle Standard I believe. That building is actually curved. It follows the contour of the canal. That's not fisheye from the camera. Underneath the viaduct to the rail line there. There's another real narrow section here as well. So as we lead up towards the bridge here, see it, oh, the boat's moored by the looks. I'm going to say I can see a boat, but yeah, it's moored. Just the other side of the bridge, that is. Yeah, it's another spot you can't really pass in. Twist too much, and I think my boat wouldn't allow another boat my size anyway to go by. Maybe get a small boat past. You don't really want to be playing that sort of game here. And this is bridge number 59 we're just going under right now. Well, the front of the boat is anyway. I'll get there in a minute. really don't get some people and where they choose to moor. That's right, by the bridge hole there. And it's very narrow. If another boat comes the other way, you're going to be liable to be bumped. Above all that, it's a blind bend. I have moored along here before. It's quite a good little mooring actually. But today I'm going to go around the corner a little bit further, hopefully, before I moor up. This is always a nicely well kept area here. The ceramic planters out the front. Little Venice. Well, I'm just coming under Bridge 58 right now, and I'm going to look out for a mooring straight away thereafter. Well, probably just past the trees first of all, and past the Crown pub here on our right hand side, or the Crown Inn. The Crown Inn. Well, I'm thinking just up past this boat somewhere will suit me down to the ground. Just past all the trees here, so I will get some solar. Well, I arrived here at Handsacre about half an hour or so ago. I've got changed, washed and shaved and all that. I'm going to take a walk up the pub. Well, probably not the pub actually. I'll take a walk up the village is what I meant to say. But I'll be walking past the pub, up past the Crown, take a walk up. It's a nice evening, go for a short stroll. Whether I stop for a pint on the way back, I haven't decided yet. But my main idea is just to go for a little walk. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. It's quite a short trip today actually. It was just filmed in one day. It took me probably, what, 3 hours? 3.5 hours, something like that, and that included stopping for water and waiting to get through Armitage Tunnel for a short while. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed that little trip. It's rained on me, sunshine like now. It's been a very, very different day. Wind's picked up a bit now as well, so it's a good time to be stopped. Big thank you goes out to everybody for watching, subscribing, and my Patreon, PayPal, super thanks, and channel members of course, and anyone buys me a coffee and things like that. Yeah, I really appreciate all your support. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. My last video, 68% of people that watched that video were not subscribed. So it doesn't cost you anything, just hit the old subscribe button. If you want to see more of my content, hit all options as well. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. You don't even have to remember. It's 4 o'clock on a Wednesday and 4 o'clock on a Saturday, unless I announce previous a change in the schedule. Well, that leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.